Hello internet, and today we got ARUNKA. It's the season of the cat girls. We got Para, we got ARUNKA. I mean, not really Para, it's just that I started using Para a lot, and now we got ARUNKA, so bolster my account in terms of the cat ears, and here we go. I don't actually think she has cat ears. Is it like a fox? So today is gonna be all about Green Hua Young. She's the warrior. She's just Earth, and she's pretty much just Hua Young. Now ARUNKA's like a different Hua Young. She buffs herself with attack, which is even Hua Young don't do that. And the trade shark defense by 70, so Hua Young would have just, penetrated the whole thing, but she only penetrated 70, which is good and bad at the same time. It's good if you're facing like low HP unit. You'll just die, right? It's also, you know what? It's not even bad. It's just good. Well, as compared to Hua Young from before, right, would have just got rid of all that defense, but you get what I mean. She's still good. 14 cooldown, which is what Hua Young after nerf is. But I would say her S1 is actually high value as hell. It's a single target attack, and it can also proc expose, which is another single target attack, and heals her up. So would that mean Uber's 2 would have a lot of chance to proc damage? She should do more against barrier units, so let's try and find some barrier units. Where are all the FCCs, man? Bro. Right, we'll try this one. Considering we are kind of, we don't care about attack, but she buffs herself with attack. So yeah, we'll just try this. She'll buff herself with attack, and all the other support units I've got will just, keep the enemy controlled. And we got ARUNKA to dual time with ARUNKA as well, just to test the damage out and everything. So yeah, we should be fine here. Let's find out. Right, now I can sleep somebody. I'll sleep the kid. Now we'll reset them and get Big Gale. And I'm probably gonna try and kill the DN first, because DN is probably the most annoying one here. So that will be the test for ARUNKA. I've got like what, 6 point something K attack, which I think 7K would be the benchmark, but I just don't have the sort of give for her. Increasing attack, there's no barrier, so we won't see the increased damage, but we penetrate target defense by 70. So hey, we also have a limited advantage. There's nothing to like, mitigate anything, so we'll try this out. If this does not kill, then I will say it's underwhelming as fuck, but it should, right? Come on. And okay, it doesn't. It is not that strong, no? I don't know. Am I missing something? We'll either switch her build later or do something later, but for now, let's just kill at the end. Bang, this should kill. Bang, there we go. So yeah, reset the shoes. There's nothing you can do. And I need the lolly to die like now. Defense break. Whatever, but we got the dual attack, and okay, the 2 does a lot, so that gives me Hua Young vibes. That makes sense, but I'm kind of surprised I didn't kill the DN though. Right, let's just send you off. And yeah, dude, her damage on the S1, pretty decent, and now we get to see this. Exposed. Maybe exposed into Dagger Throw might, end up having a lot of damage, so we'll find out. We'll hit the shoe here, and Snow Crystal procs. We did 4 point something K damage though, into a 5K, into like some, was it double proc? I don't know, was it double proc, and like, does it stack? I'm not sure about that. But what I know is she just almost one-tapped the shoe without even critting her, so hey, in that sense, that's not bad. So yeah, the shoe's dead, no? Can you just die? Like, can you just not waste my... Okay, thank you. Alright, guess what? ARUNKA with ARUNKA. Oh, what a combo we got here. And the defense break, and the double bleeds. So yeah, I sort of forgot about the bleeds. And we got ARUNKA as well, and the bleeds do like 5K. So, you know what? I take it back. The S3 doesn't one-shot stuff, but the S1... it's actually pretty nice. Right, we're gonna hit her like this, get the bleed on again, and no expose this. Have we ever procced expose at all? I think we did it like once, which is I just realized I still have not mullet Lua. How have I not done this? Whatever, man, I don't need it. Right, do you have S3? No? Okay, we're good. And the bleed, bro. 7K damage on the bleed. Kick W. Right, do we have S3 with ARUNKA again? We don't, but we have ARUNKA again with the duel, so this would probably kill, no? 7K? Yeah, that's not bad. Bang. 3, almost 4K on the freaking Uber's proc, so not too shabby, not too shabby. Hua Young pre-buff would have done S3 already, but no, not A Rinka. Which I would say, yeah, that's a lot more. That makes a lot more sense, I would say. So 5K on the S1, and I could have procced another time to do like extra 5K, and then probably like Uber's for an extra 5K, so quite a bit of damage there. Not too shabby. That's without attack buff as well. I'm just surprised I didn't kill the DN though. The DN must be like insane, no? We'll try this out, and we're gonna try and there's a vigor buff though. We're gonna try and just force it. We're gonna try and force them to have like a barrier, and we'll just force, dunking ARUNKA's S3 onto the barrier, no matter how dumb it is. I just want to see the damage in that made. Although I can run the calculator, but it doesn't matter once I see it in the game. It just feels different, I sort of forgot Linus has barrier as well, so that's nice. You know what? I can dunk it right now. We'll push ARUNKA. And let's just fucking dunk it. So yeah, this one, when the target is granted barrier, increases damage down. How much does it increase? So we'll find out. Here goes ARUNKA with a beautifully elegant S3. So bang, that does do quite okay. That's a lot. That's on vigor buff as well. That's quite a bit. I'm happy with that. Yo. Right, so I guess she is pretty decent, I can say. Calric or say Lilius, but I don't know about RTA because the enemy could just, you know, hold the barrier. But I guess in Guild Arena, whenever the enemy has like a barrier, A Rinka should be so easy to use. So that's a plus. So not too bad. Right, here comes the child. I'm actually quite confused by this guy. Man puts a Lilibet and a Kaori together. Like, just how much PTSD have you gotten from debuffs, bro? Right, pathetic. You can hit me, but it's like hitting my morning wood. I would do S3, but just to see how Arunka would heal up, I'm not gonna do S3. I am gonna do this though. Let's just so we can get the damage in, and we'll kill the hand guy first, I guess. Bang, and 2.7 into 6k. That's quite a bit. It's quite a bit. So that would say you definitely need Urber's Tooth on. I've not tried other stuff, but yeah, Urber's Tooth just way too good to not use on her. We'll sober this to make sure we expose it. Let's just see the heal, right? 4.6k on a normal hit into the expose, which does quite a bit there. It's a total of 13k, and I just one-shotted a cowering, so that's not shabby at all. And the heal did, like, you know, it's not too bad. It doesn't full heal, but hey, it heals a bit, so I guess it kind of helps. But I would say you might want to, like, I don't know, maybe lifesteal on her. I'm not sure. You might want to do lifesteal on her. I'm not sure, just might, because I can imagine lifestealing on the S1 that does quite a bit into proccing expose, into healing herself with passive, into healing with lifesteal. That should be like a lot of heals. All right. Once more, this should be a proof of value, Rami, so we'll try this out. Now, usually Hua Young is, you know, there are people who say Hua Young is necessary because A-Ram is just too tanky and Hua Young is like the only one that can like close to one-shotter. So Arunka, which is kind of a green Hua Young, can she do close to that? Because honestly, S1 would do more than S3 if the enemy don't have barrier. I think that can be the fact already. So yeah, the S1 should be where she shines. Let's find out. 3.3k into a proc. And no resistance at all, was it? Oh, Christ. It's okay. She does like 10k-ish without Ubers. With Ubers might be like 13, 14k. And yeah, the bleeds as well. Look at the bleeds. The bleeds to 10k, bro. Yo. Okay, I mean, I wouldn't say she's broken. She's definitely not, I don't think. At least not my build. At least not my build. Of course, I don't know. Maybe there's some genius out there in RTA that found out, oh my god, Arunka's crazy. But in my mind, Arunka should die a lot easier because the problem with Hua Young was she had a barrier and nobody could kill her. But that's not the case with Arunka. You can just kill her pretty easily. All right, I guess if anything counters Arunka, freaking ML Serbia. Yeah, I'm not bringing her against ML Serbia. No way. We'll try this out. This would be a decent test. If Arunka actually pulls this off, then yeah, she actually does quite a bit of damage, honestly. Because I know Hua would have pulled this off. And also, she should be pretty decent against stuff like Violet or Rylet. Because, you know, she does a lot of damage from Ubers Tooth. So yeah, there you have it. And now they have barriers. So they got a defense buff under this, so I'm not touching her. I guess I could just try and, you know, try my best, I guess, to just kill the cow. Let's see how much damage this does. This will do quite a bit, I suppose. At least 10k, surely. All right, 11k with a double counter. Yeah, that's story of my life, guys. Story of my life. And you hit absolutely everything as well, bro. Just bro. But it's all good. I expected this to happen. But yeah, I would say if the enemy has a barrier without vigor, she would have died. So definitely bring her against barrier units. Definitely try and do that. All right, we'll cleanse things up right here. Get the attack buff, and they've got a Rylet, which I'm really concerned about. It's a vigor buff, not Rylet, but I mean, you're not gonna kill me. But if I counter and feed you like focus and you just proc your thing, I'll be annoyed. How about I hit you? Dude, this guy already evaded more than my Rylet video. I'm gonna hit you, so if you counter me, I get a turn with Arunka. Yo, wait, you're dead, no? Bang, there we go, get a push, and now you're dead. Arunka's definitely gonna kill you, no? Yeah, if I proc that, definitely. So, okay, that's not too shabby. Yeah? Of course, it's not anything crazy, but definitely not too shabby. Right, one-shot that, please. Wait, if you counter me, aren't I dead? Oh, you actually did. Counter, please, counter. No, why are you countering now? Counter me now. Counter me now. Now, yes, thank you. Oh, Christ. Wait, you're also dead, no? Arunka's gonna finish this again. If I proc it, I would. If I proc it right here, you should be dead. So let's see if I do. Resistance did proc, and I proc expose again. Let's go. That should be dead. There we go. Okay. Arunka's doing it. Like, it's got a Hua Young vibe, at least, I would say that. Still, pre-nerf Hua Young definitely better, right? Pre-nerf Hua Young definitely better. But post-nerf Hua Young versus Arunka, I feel like they're both pretty, like, around the same level. Could be Arunka's better, honestly. I guess it's just different elements. Okay, we're gonna proc out. Not Arunka. Good. I'm actually not sure. Would I rather have Hua or would I rather have this? They're both solid choices. I don't know. They're just different elements, I guess. And there we go. Ubers Tooth. Oh, big damage. And I can soul burn to proc expose 100%, so let's try and do that. Bang, and we hit him again. This round's definitely dead because he ain't. Yeah, he can't even evade the pure damage, you know, the pure attack damage. So there we go. The whole team pretty much got wiped by just A Rinka. She does her job. She does her job. Definitely does her job. I would say you're definitely not gonna bring her against Cleaves. I mean, you won't bring Hua Young against Cleaves anyway as well. Right. So that was A Rinka, and again, I have to emphasize this. My A Rinka is probably not the highest of stats. There's definitely better people with better stats. Damage-wise, her S3 isn't anything crazy unless they have barrier. If they have barrier, her damage would be like, you know, comparable to Hua Young. Well, pre-nerf. At least that's what I see, because, you know, I didn't one-shot at the end, but I almost one-shotted like Lilith's did like, what, 15k damage on a Vigor buff unit? That's quite a bit. That's quite a bit. You can't write her off. And her S1's honestly a lot of value as well, surprisingly. The bleeds are based off of attack. So the bleeds on their own also do a lot of damage, and you can have 2 chances to proc Uber 2. I'm not sure if it stacks. In my mind, it should stack. If you know the answer, let me know in the comments. But it should stack. If I could proc this twice on, you know, the first dagger throw into the expose, I can proc it twice in between. So double proc on Uber 2 with bleed, that's a lot of damage. Like, that is a lot. If there's any weakness with her, I would say she should be pretty easily killable, unless you have like a really good team around her. But the problem why Hua Young was so insane was Hua Young had the, you know, decreased crit damage received, but A Rinka doesn't have that. A Rinka doesn't have a lot of like stuff to sustain. Only a heal with expose, which expose, it only has 50% chance to proc, so it's not too, you know, reliable of a thing. Right, so final verdict. Should you pull for A Rinka? Waifu, 10 out of 10? Definitely. If you're talking about the meta, I mean, from what I see, I only played Arena, and she's only out for like 5 hours, so do take this with a grain of salt. I think she's worth a try, but not worth the pity. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Good luck if you're trying to get her, and let me know what you think about her. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Take care.